Think of it this way, right?
Uh-huh.
Imagine if your partner, right?
Yeah.
Had
like a big pouch that you could just like crawl into and just and just I don't even mean in a sexual way, but like in a comforting way.
Welcome to Animal Antics. We're your hosts.
Whoa.
I can intro.
I don't think so.
Why not?
I'm
We're your
the
hosts,
intro.
Kara, Dylan, Rob.
Wow.
Here we are.
We do need to start off with that, honestly. We just ran right into it the last episode.
Right into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't even say the name of the podcast. This is fucking Animal Antics,
This
y'all.
is AA Pod. That's what you listen to. It's all about animals.
What are you looking at me like that?
He's looking
for,
at the
Rob?
reproductive system.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes,
you like
I
it.
am.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy
I
about
think
this
we
animal
know
that's coming up.
which way this is going to go.
And if you haven't read it in the description already,
What animal are we talking about, Dylan?
Kangaroo. Oh, whoops.
Today we're going to talk about the kangaroo, one of my favorite marsupials.
Kangaroo. So,
One of your favorite
Which
marsupials.
belongs
How many
to the-
favorite marsupials do you have?
This is the only one, actually. I'm sorry.
and I will say before
you don't
this
like possums?
point, we got to stop talking over each other. That's a big problem.
Well, I know it's a big problem. I was going to do the intro because should I continue?
No,
Am I allowed?
I am just going to say before this point, we've done lesser known animals.
Yeah.
Today we're doing the kangaroo because why the fuck not?
Because why the fuck not? I think every once in a while we absolutely can just hop
You want to
into
know why not?
Sure, Rob. Just speak over me while I'm
Dylan
talking.
had an
I was
excellent
responding
pun.
to that.
Dylan had an excellent pun.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll just shut up.
No, it's too late. It's gone. I can't remember it anymore.
He said we're going to hop right into that.
Yeah. Anyways,
What were you going to say, Rob?
Can I speak?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think, well, when
Oh,
it
wow.
comes...
Interrupted.
Well, when it comes to, I know you're just interrupted, but this is part of what I was thinking is that raise our hand if we have something to interject with right quick, then finish your thought and then leave space for someone to interject.
That's an excellent idea.
Thank you.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I think it can make it a little clunky. I don't want it to be like a stuffy NPR podcast where it's very like segmented and formulaic and not conversational at all.
And it won't be.
So I understand that, but sometimes it's just going to happen and that's just the name of the game. So
Agreed.
Damn, coming out NPR.
Seriously.
yeah.
That's okay. Fuck
This
NPR.
week on NPR's Boring Podcast.
Hey, come on.
Someone
People
with
like
a
NPR. And they
wild
could sponsor
name.
us. Sorry. I'm
Talking about a thing.
I mean, they've got some interesting
over.
stuff, but like they don't present it in a very fun way. Can we all agree on that? Like NPR is good
I mean, I'll
in
listen.
general, but it's
Yeah.
not necessarily
Engaging.
Engaging, yeah, because like some of the top like subject matter is interesting, but it's just not presented in a very fun way.
Should we do an NPR podcast that's better?
This could be an NPR podcast.
This week on This American Animal. We're
Say
talking
that
about
one.
Dylan's favorite marsupial, the kangaroo. Oh, here I see you have your hand raised. Do you have a point about the
Did I
kangaroo?
have my Dylan, would you like to do the introduction?
Yeah, let's get into it. So today we are going to talk about the kangaroo, one of my favorite marsupials. I already said that before, but Rob.
I was just saying you hate you hate opossums because you said I don't have another favorite one, but possums are.
Actually, you know what? I do like possums. So maybe
we have
we'll-
a possum coming to our house almost every day to eat the cat food.
Yeah,
And
that's
she's
true.
so cute.
Maybe
Oh.
I had a good point then earlier when I was interrupting so rudely.
I'm just saying.
Let's move on. We love kangaroos.
Kangaroos.
Everyone hates possums.
Koalas, opossums, wombats,
Which
Tasmanian devil, sugar glider.
The O's silent, by the way.
we're going
Did I say
to...
opossum?
You did.
Embarrassing.
You're fired.
Cut that. Yeah, we're talking about the kangaroo, which belongs to the genus Macropus. Recognizable for its powerful hind legs and iconic hopping movement, this large marsupial, weighing about 77 to 200 pounds,
It's quite a range.
lives in various habitats across Australia, including grassland, woodlands, and deserts. Sorry to step on your toes there, Kara. Anyways, what do you two think about the kangaroo, Kara and Rob?
I'm pro.
Pro kangaroo.
Yes.
And
I'd
are
also be pro.
pro kangaroo? Yeah, me too.
Real original.
And I'm definitely interested in learning more about this animal.
I went to high school with somebody that got a kangaroo as a pet, and they used to box it in their barn.
Well, hold on.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait, hold on a second. Is this somebody that you know this to be a true fact, or is this like in
Yes.
middle school you had someone who told you they
No,
did that? Because
this
I
was-
remember a kid told me that he owned a beach house that had an inlet in it that they owned a killer whale. So I'm pretty sure he didn't actually own a killer whale.
This was in high school. This was after high school. They posted videos to Facebook, so this is verified content. They had a kangaroo that they used to box when they were drunk, and they also had a zebra.
So they're an animal abuser, is what you're telling me.
I'm not going to say here or there, but yeah.
Out this person.
Let's not out anyone.
I'm not gonna dox
Then we've got a witch hunt on our
I don't
hands.
think they have it anymore.
Yeah, because they probably
be
killed
fair.
it. I
I don't know how
in a
they got
box,
it.
yeah.
I don't know the details. All I know is I saw the video of them having a kangaroo and a zebra.
Both of these animals should kick that person's ass because zebras are assholes.
very well might have. I
and
don't-
Kangaroos are very
Zebras-
strong.
I didn't watch much of
Zebras
the
can
video.
be vicious.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the kangaroo, some people might not even know what they look like.
Who doesn't
Who
know
are
what
these
a
people?
kangaroo looks
I don't
like?
know. Maybe some people
I'll describe it.
Yeah, why don't we describe it?
Honestly, this is going to be kind of hard to describe.
You can do it.
All right. I guess picture the head of a bunny rabbit.
Great
so it
start.
has a kind of a very elongated, angular face, very big ears like a rabbit, like a wild rabbit. And then it has little kind of, not T-Rex arms, a little bit longer than T-Rex arms. And then it has these big ass back legs that are
Hell yeah.
at a right angle. And
Giant rabbit T-Rex.
it's a giant rabbit T-Rex. That's a great way to describe it. And it has a very long tail that it uses to balance.
For sure.
So it's a power bottom.
It's the power. Kangaroos are the
Kangaroos,
power bottom.
I knew
They
kangaroos
are
and me had a lot in common.
brownish gray. And to get around, they hop. I don't know if you've ever seen a video or a picture of a kangaroo. They hop on their tails and legs to get around.
Well, aren't there also red kangaroos?
Who's to say?
Me.
Yeah, I mean, there are red kangaroos. It's the largest species. And they can get up to like 6 feet in height.
Okay, they can be reddish.
Yeah, and they're muscular as fuck.
And they're muscular as fuck.
Some of them
Dylan
can
and
be
I
very
actually
muscular.
have pet kangaroos.
I have pet a wallaby.
And
it
we
was
pet a wallaby.
so soft.
Yeah, they're really very soft and they're very sweet.
Yeah, it's at the San Diego Zoo. If you-
They
one
kind
the
of
good ones.
they kind of just dig little holes, not holes, but like they dig little patches in the soil and they kind of just nap there all day and they're very docile, at least the ones we pet.
They take dust baths.
They take dust baths and we just pet them, they chilled, they were cool.
Yeah.
They're very sweet.
Well, they're pretty social animals.
It was a
So
rescue.
That makes sense because
was a
in the
rescue.
wild they live in groups. They're like mobs or troops. You can call them whatever you want.
Mob
a
or
mob or a troop.
Really?
Yeah, either way. And there's like 10 to 100 of them. The males, they're called boomers. They fight all the time. They engage in like boxing behavior, kind of like your buddy, your
Yeah.
best friend from high school
Yeah.
that used to abuse animals. They'll box each other for dominance. They use their legs to kick. And like you said, with the balancing with the tail, they'll like balance on their tail while they kick out with their legs.
Ooh.
They like
Yeah.
to punch with their fists and then they
They
also
do.
use their bottom legs to bunny kick.
Yeah,
like
they
cats.
also thump as a warning. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
And they have big eyelashes.
Oh,
Just
you're
gorgeous. Gorgeous eyelashes.
Hot.
Well,
right. Well, we're not there yet.
we don't know yet. But I think you might be onto something.
So
Well, I can describe.
I was
Someone raise your hand.
I was gonna say, we've talked about that at least some of them can be seen in like the US, like under captivity, but where else are they normally found?
Barns.
Great segue.
Boxing rings.
Barns, boxing rings. Australia. Grasslands, woodlands, savannas, deserts. Australia's got it all. Oh, it does say Australia or New Guinea. So
New
that
Guinea.
region of the world.
Where's New Guinea?
That region.
I have no idea.
Near Australia.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
It's kind of those islandish areas.
You heard New Zealand?
Yeah, I love New Zealand. Cool
You love
place.
it?
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
And I do hear kangaroos in Australia are kind of seen as like how we see deer.
Yeah.
They're almost
Yeah.
a nuisance there. That's
Yeah,
how
if a deer would
prolific
walk
they
up and
are.
punch you in the fucking face, yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
Or drown your dog.
Drown your dog.
Yeah, if you guys haven't been on like Reddit anytime recently.
If you haven't been on the internet.
Kangaroos will like often
No.
drag like dogs into lakes and stuff and just hold them underwater till they drown.
Is that how they kill their prey?
No, they don't eat meat
Why do they drown them?
because they don't like us. They're assholes.
Kangaroos, you heard it
They're
here.
actually kind of assholes.
Why can't I say this saying? You heard it
here first.
First, folks, is what I want to say.
It's the folks. It's the hard
It's
to
the
say.
folks
Yeah.
is what's getting
Folks.
me.
It's the first folks.
You know what word I can't say? Particularly.
Particularly.
I thought you said that particularly well.
I did too, actually. You're doing pretty well.
I did it really slow.
I can't say sugar cookie very well.
That's like one of your favorite
Sugar
things.
cookie.
I know, but like sugar cookie. I can't say sugar cookie.
It's probably because you want to like you just want to eat the sugar cookie so fast whenever
That's
you
a
see
real
one.
generous read on it, but no. That's not. I just can't speak.
Well, I can also talk about a little bit about their environment. They're grazers, so it helps promote plant growth and prevent overgrazing.
you're
So they
saying
do
that-
have somewhat of a benefit in the ecosystem, but they are also seen as a nuisance by Australians.
Oh, so they're not like
So they maintain healthy grasslands, reduce the risk of brush fires and such.
so they
Keep vegetation levels in check.
They
you
don't
know?
eat dogs.
Yeah, I was about to say
It
like
sounded like they drown them,
they
maybe
murder
not
them
eat
for fun.
them.
They murder them for fun and because they don't like them.
well, what is their diet specifically, I guess? Just
Well, they're
curious.
herbivores. Like I said,
Vegetation.
they feed on grasses, leaves,
Okay.
shoots, vegetation.
You know what I was really surprised to find eats grass
What?
like a couple of years ago? Geese. I don't know why that
Really?
surprised me. but
What
yeah,
did you
just
think they
geese. I don't know.
Ducks?
Yeah.
Well, and you think like what ducks eat? I don't know.
Birds eat bugs.
Birds eat. What other bird eats grass?
I feel like a lot of birds eat
Which
grass.
ones? Tell me one.
Which birds eat grass?
You know, that actually makes sense because their poop's always green.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Holy shit! Good pun again.
Nah, wow, I am on fire today.
geese, ducks, swans, cranes, turkeys, parakeets, budgies.
I guess it makes
So like
sense.
waterfowl?
Well, turkeys aren't waterfowl.
Yeah.
Well, they're very land-based, but
Also, kangaroos have almost stomachs like cows, so they regurgitate and then re-chew their food
Eat their
to
tails.
Ew.
That's
to
called
aid
cud.
digestion.
oh, ew, gross.
I do that.
I don't know how many stomachs they have, because I know cows have 4 stomachs,
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. While she's typing, what should we talk
but they
about?
only have one stomach. But it's divided into chambers.
Oh, chambered stomach.
Chambers.
So it's somewhat like cows, but not cows, because cows have separate stomachs, but they regurgitate.
It's like a more advanced stomach, you know?
God, kangaroos are so advanced.
It's so cool, actually.
They're so advanced that they have to throw up their own food into their mouth.
That's
That's how advanced they are. God works in mysterious ways, you guys.
sure does.
Grass is very
Blessed
hard to
be.
digest.
You know, this is when people say
That's
like
true.
evolution is real. I'm like, are you certain? Because only God could come up with such a perfect system. Throw up in your mouth and eat it again.
Yes.
It just makes sense. It just makes
Yeah,
sense.
he's like, what?
It's his plan.
It's his plan.
I mean, speaking about its evolution, obviously they evolved part of that marsupial family, which includes species that carry and nurse their young in pouches.
What's a pouch?
What's a pouch? What other things have a pouch?
I actually don't
Do
know
I have a pouch? Do you have a
much of-
pouch?
Also, I learned in the Magic School Bus that pouch is not as soft and pillowy as you think. It's filled with like jelly-like mucus.
I did not think it was soft and pillowy.
I did when I was a kid, and then I watched Magic School Bus, and I did not think that anymore.
It's just like a vaginal canal. Is what I
yeah,
pictured.
but I thought it was
as.
like a pillowcase.
Okay.
I was a kid.
Is that what a pouch is? It's a vaginal canal?
I don't think it's a vaginal canal necessarily.
Because the pouch is like...
So it's not. It's a specialized external structure
Oh.
just for the female kangaroos.
But it's also wet.
And it contains teats. So that's where they
obviously.
actually produce milk to feed the joeys. That's the baby
joeys.
kangies.
Well, if I go to Australia, I'm getting in one of those pouches.
Sounds
Can you
very
tell us about the
uncomfortable.
reproductive system now that we're talking about it?
Let's just get into
I actually
Let's just
can
get
because
into
it is kind of. I mean, this is like cloaca levels of interesting to me.
Really?
So yes, female kangaroos, they don't have a vagina.
Oh.
What do they
They
have?
have 3 vaginas.
3 vaginas!
Yes, they have 3 vaginas and
Get the
2
fuck outta
uteri. And they can just be continuously pregnant, like at all times.
By different
Probably.
Males, I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
I would assume. But it could also be by the same male both times because they have a
That is
bifurcated
wild.
penis. So it can
Not-
go into 2 of the 3
So they have
vaginas.
2 vaginas, 2 penises. Or
3
3 vaginas, 2
2 penises, 2 uteri.
2
it's
uteri.
just all over. It's just sex,
3
with these
plus
guys.
2 equals 1?
Well, you need one backup. But yeah, I mean, like, so, and then obviously we've got the mating season, which we talked about before.
Right.
They like to box each other and hit each other, but then it's, the strongest ones will mate with the females. It's only a 30 to 36 day gestation period because again,
What? Like
that's
a month to make a
little
baby
bit
kangaroo?
over a month, but yeah. And then they go in their pouch. They're like little tiny, like, they look like little baby
Oh,
mice.
I have
Yeah,
seen a
they're
little
like
baby,
jelly
baby
bean.
kangaroo.
They look like a little baby
it's
mice.
like a little jelly bean mouse thing, and then it goes in the pouch, which is a separate structure from the vagina.
Yes, and it is in there,
Vaginas.
and it's in there for 6 to 9 months. So that's
Oh,
like
shit.
Wow.
kind of like the gestation period if you want to think about it that way.
Honestly, that sounds like much better than carrying
we
a
do it?
large
Really? You don't want it to-
baby for that long.
Yeah,
I would
because you
also
get
rather-
it out of the birth
Yeah.
canal,
Yeah.
and then
It's not fucking up your entire
It's like
body.
a baby Bjorn.
Yeah.
yeah, and then it
With the-
finishes
yeah.
developing in a bigger system.
What, you
In a
don't
place that's
Like
specially
kangaroos
designed.
got it all figured out.
You'd rather
I'm telling
that
you
than a
what.
baby like ripping
Not
your
divined.
vagina open while you give birth.
It
Exactly.
sounds a little better.
But yeah, so
I'm not going to say my wild wish yet, but
Also, when it's like in the potato state, you just still put it in you. You can
What?
check on it from time to time. You know how when babies are born, they're still kind of potatoes. They can't really do anything.
yeah, it really
like
sucks you can't
humans.
put your baby back in you. That's true.
I mean, yeah, because you got to do everything for it.
Yeah, well, they keep nursing
true.
for a little bit after that 6 to 9 months. So their lifespan after that, they will live like 6 to 8 years. They can live up to 12, and in captivity, which Dylan's favorite thing, he wants
Favorite
he
thing.
wants to put everything in captivity. They'll live up to 20 years.
20 years.
So let's lock them all up.
lock them up.
Lock them up.
Lock them up.
Lock them up so we
them
can
up.
pet them.
That's the meaning of their life. And they've got distinct life stages. They got the Joey stage where they're in the pouch. They have what's called a young at foot, which is outside the pouch but still nursing. And then they're the adults.
So when they're a little bit older, they go in and out, correct?
Yes, because they have to go in and nurse.
Okay. So how old are they when they can go out of the pouch and go?
6 to 9 months.
6 to 9 months. Okay.
And then they got another 6 years before somebody shoots them in the face. Unless they're in
Whoa.
captivity, then they can live to 20.
Shoots them in the face.
Well, they're
Damn.
trying to drown a dog, Dylan.
How do they reproduce? Do they mount?
Well, I didn't see any videos in my research, but we can assume that they, I'm going to guess doggy style.
I truly don't know. So
Doggy style.
doggy style. Do not
Kangaroo
look up
style.
doggy
I was going to say, you want to
style.
call it like Roo style or?
Ooh, nice. Kangaroo style.
Yeah, it's just doggy, but it sounds exotic.
Yeah.
They do lotus position.
I'm gonna
It's really beautiful. It's quite special.
kangaroo. Fucking.
Kangaroo.
No, don't.
No, you're gonna get you're gonna get the
worst
much
stuff.
darker eventual
Doggy
no.
style.
Kara, you're
doggy.
you're going to
Oh,
Oh,
no.
look at this one.
Oh no.
Oh wow, they're going for it. Wow, that's a whole orgy.
Kara's going to turn into a furry.
Kara's going to find the updated videos from her high school friend, and it's going to be in fucking kangaroos.
I'm out.
That is the eventual
Nope.
thing that's going to happen here.
This one's a pig. The kangaroo.
Why are you looking
I'm
at this,
looking
Kara?
at that stuff.
You're going to get flagged on the government website.
Anyway, would you like to know what eats the kangaroo?
Me. I've actually
I've had
kangaroo.
kangaroo.
Yeah,
We
so
did
one of
together
them
in
on the list
Toronto.
is
Yeah.
humans. What did it taste like?
I don't know. Meat.
I
Gamey?
remember. Yeah,
Just meat.
I would compare
It
it.
was a
If I was
sausage.
actually compare it to anything, it'd be like deer meat that I've had.
Okay, so a little gamey.
A little bit.
It's like sausage to me. So
What form did you have it in? A burger?
sausage.
Sausage.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was in sausage.
Yep.
Dylan
Would you
said
eat
like
it
8
again?
times.
I'll let you
Yeah,
know
why
about
not?
it.
I might. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Is it bad to eat them?
No, I mean, like I said, they're deer. So if you eat deer, you can eat a kangaroo.
And I
I wouldn't
also-
eat them.
I would also say that. Well, yeah, because you're a vegetarian. But I would also say that their conservation status is.
Wait, I didn't finish what eats them.
What eats
You're
them?
jumping ahead of me.
Yeah.
You're hopping ahead of me.
You didn't raise your hand.
You didn't
Okay.
raise your hand.
We would have told you no.
There was a
Dingoes.
natural pause.
Dingoes. HO kangaroo baby.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Also, the origins of that story are really terrible. It was
Yeah.
actually a baby that got eaten by a dingo.
Yeah,
so
no one believed it.
I'm very sorry for that family who
Nobody
had to
believed
deal
them.
with.
They thought
those
they killed
jokes,
their
yeah.
baby.
Yeah,
They like proved it after like a couple of years, I think.
it was actually a dingo that ate
Wild.
their baby.
Yep.
So horrific. Anyway, dingoes, eagles, feral dogs eat kangaroos.
That's why they drown the dogs.
You're right, because it's
It all
their
makes sense.
predators.
Yep, all makes sense.
They could be drowning us because we're also their predators. All right, go ahead. Your segment.
Yeah, I mean,
Raise your
hey,
hand
I
first.
was just going to say for their conservation status, most of the kangaroos, with their specialized reproduction, are not very endangered at all. However, habitat destruction is affecting some tree kangaroos.
What's a tree kangaroo?
A kangaroo that lives in the trees.
What do you mean they live in the tree? They sleep
doesn't
there?
Make any sense.
Well, I mean, a lot of marsupials can live in trees. Like, what do you call them?
Possums?
Yeah, maybe some possums. Also, what's the other ones? Koalas, right? Yeah. So I would assume some type of kangaroo could hop up into a tree and live there. But, a lot of programs are in place right now to just monitor that population just to make sure that they don't get out of control like deer could possibly get.
Yeah. I would assume since they eat vegetation, help keep it in check. If there's too many of them, you don't want too much of that. Because they can kind of deforest to some extent if there's too many.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's go hunt them.
People do
We
hunt
have
them.
to figure out if they're hot or not.
That's true. Well, on that note, I mean, let's just we'll start with Dylan, as we always do.
Let's get into
Dylan,
it. Dylan,
do you think they're hot or do you not?
well, tell us
I mean,
the hot characteristics that could be considered hot, could be considered not. Describe it.
look, I'll play along here. Kangaroo women, not my thing.
But the men.
Not into it.
Kangaroo
But the
women?
men.
Now, hear me
You
out
mean the
here.
females?
Females, whatever. The male kangaroos. I am one to appreciate the male form. I think men who look and take care of themselves in a not too crazy of a way can look very good. Now, when you look at some of these kangaroos, if you looked at all the pictures I did, some of them are fucking swole, dude.
Now, we learned our lesson last podcast. We have to look at multiple pictures
All right,
before we
yeah,
can
fair
make a
enough.
decision.
But he is right, though. They are fucking jacked. It's crazy.
Some
Yeah.
kangaroos are
Hence
absolute.
Kangaroo Jack.
Some kangaroos are absolutely ripped.
Just get rid of the women on this one. We are only even
Yeah, just look
gotta look at these men.
Their faces also kind of look a little horse-ish.
a little bit, yeah.
Horse, rabbit, T-Rex typo looking ass thing.
And that's like the most I could probably give it. I respect your workout regimen, probably. When it comes to hot or not, the female kangaroos don't really care. The male kangaroos, I like their muscle tone. I wish I had some good muscle tone like them too.
Are you saying hot?
But I'm going to say not.
No.
Wow.
I was excited.
You don't want them to grab you with their strong arms and do you doggy style?
Nope. I think I'm
Not that
I
that's
think
what
I-
hot is.
I think I do not want to come in contact with their bifurcated penis. So,
Why not?
well, you could tell me that.
Easy DP.
I'm actually very curious about this penis. It's located behind their scrotum, just so you know.
Their penis?
Yeah, look.
That's normal, right?
That's normal.
Their balls are in front.
Whoa. Actually, that's not.
Penis is in the back.
Or is that normal?
Damn, penises are so weird to me.
It's really skinny.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, that's terrifying. Look at that. It looks like a earworm.
Ew. That is.
Oh, here it is.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
So
that
it has
one.
two
That
little-
looks like an earworm.
It does look like an earworm.
Does that change
I
your
could
mind,
throw
Dylan?
it.
Does that change your mind?
Gonna say not. Next
Imagine
up.
that in you.
Kind of
Next
like
up.
longish. It just has two little like finger things coming out.
It looks
the end.
fucked up.
Stop judging so much.
I'm so sorry. But I'll judge a different species. Sure.
You know, if a female kangaroo saw you and a male kangaroo, they would
Yeah.
think your dick looks weird.
That's fair. That's fine.
Their balls look normal.
Well, that's good. That's what women really like. The balls.
Kara, what do you think, hot or not?
All right, this is another borderline one for me.
Really? I'm surprised. It's because you're looking at a picture of the dick zoomed in. If you're probably not going to like men if you only looked at a picture of their dick zoomed in.
Not wrong.
Go back to them flexing.
I'm going
Go back to them
I'm going
flexing.
back. There's such a weird
You didn't go back yet. We're just looking at more penises.
I can't go. There's such a weird
I can't go back now that I've seen it.
combination of like various different animals to me. Like it's T-Rex, it's bunny, it's what else do we say? Horse.
Yeah.
I'd say more like a hare than a bunny.
Hare. Yeah, hare is a good way to describe it.
Wait.
And
What's the difference?
they do
Hares are
have some
bigger.
nice
They're-
features. I will say the best feature is their
Because
head.
it's bigger.
Like it's very horse-like, and they have a very nice elongated tail. The rest of it's a little deer, rabbit-ish. Like I don't know. It's just too much going on for me, I think. And to me, they're a little bit more cute than hot.
Okay.
So I'm gonna wait to hear Rob's opinion. But I think I know which
Classic.
way I'm leaning.
I feel like I can tell which way you're leaning as well. And I'm going to try to convince you otherwise.
Okay,
because,
convince me.
Again, you're right.
Also, the pouch kind of freaks me out. Like, I've seen baby joeys going into pouches, and the way it stretches, it just looks uncomfortable. It looks kind of gross
More
in
uncomfortable
there.
than being pregnant?
Yes.
Really?
I don't know, because you can take it out, put it in. I don't know. I just, something about it's ooking me out.
So here's the thing about kangaroos, right? You're saying like
Might be the bifurcated penis.
Dylan already kind of made my point for me, which is like there's differences here. There's something for everyone. If you are into jacked dudes, you're gonna fucking love kangaroos.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not into like the super jacked.
But that's fine because then there are the female kangaroos and they're not jacked and they're cute. They're
Yeah,
cuddly,
they're a
and
little
you
more
can just cuddle up
slender.
with them and all that stuff.
No, they're definitely slender.
But if you have, there's just something for everybody. There's 3 vaginas to deal with. There's 2 dicks.
there we go. That's what
Come
it
on,
is.
it's just like it's all there. It's all there, and there's no reason to not find them hot. I think that they are, and you guys are wrong.
I would say I could see the female being hot. The male, I'm opposite of Dylan.
Okay.
I don't like the super jacked look.
well, that's
it's too much. It's too much going on.
That's the thing. Like
It looks like they can't move.
That's the thing. We've seen animals. We've seen humans who are like 200 plus pounds, where they get too big, too buff.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah,
And
you're
then,
me when you're saying this.
according to me, but then going to kangaroos, I feel like they just fill themselves out in the correct way. Not correct way, but in a nice. Anything I say here doesn't sound right. So
Welcome to my world. I mean, it has everything.
They're definitely unique.
Look
To
at that
me,
one
it's
lounging.
It's just a little too much going on. I can see the females being hot. Males, I'm not into. The penis freaks me out. Pouch freaks me out a little bit.
Pouch. It's just another.
Orifice.
Okay, here's the thing. And I don't want to get too into this, but think of it this way, right? Imagine if your partner, right,
yeah.
Had
had
another
like a
orifice.
big pouch that you could just like crawl into and just like and just I don't even mean in a sexual way, but like in a comforting way.
But it's wet. and
That's okay
skin.
though. But that's okay.
I think that's it. I don't
It'll
like
keep you
I don't
moisturized.
I don't like skin. I think that's it. I don't like skin. I don't like slime.
What do you like?
I like fur. I like scales.
It has fur. It has tons of fur.
Not in the
Does have a lot of
pouch.
fur.
Not in the pouch.
Then don't go in the pouch. I'm just saying some people might like that.
Some people I can see it. Yeah. If that's your thing.
That's like
What's
okay.
our consensus
Have
here?
you never
though?
had somebody like that you were with be like, "Oh, I wish I could be even closer to you." It's like, well, then crawl on in.
I mean, as a woman.
Well, okay.
Yeah, but they can't really crawl
Fair.
all in.
So what's the consensus? Could be.
What's the consensus?
It's not a consensus. It's a decision by me, and by me, they are hot.
By rather hot. Me, I
the
can
record
see
show.
it for some of them, but overall,
A very
I'm
low
I'm not
knot.
2 in a row. I'm kind of sad about it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
it's
disappointed.
okay.
I'm very
It's
disappointed.
all right. We're just telling you how we feel, and of course, in the comments, please let us know, hot or not. What do you think?
Also, I think
give
I've
us your
seen like
opinions.
pictures of them where the baby's looking out of the pouch.
That's cute.
It's cute, but it's kind of freaky. It's like they're half birthed.
It's like a Kangaskhan in Pokemon.
That's pretty cool. Yeah,
Would you like to know what their poop looks like?
yeah. I mean, we gotta
Obviously.
know. We gotta know.
Guess what it looks like?
Pellets.
It's like a large pellet. Yep.
Yeah,
Nice.
pellets.
It's like a
Always
large
pellets.
pellet with kind of pieces of hay in it, piece of grass, vegetation. Kind of like an inch or two big. They can be clumped. They can be not clumped.
Yeah.
Dark brown, black. They're pellets.
Cool.
We are missing out.
Gotta
We
love
are
pellets.
fucking
pellets.
missing out.
We are.
Yep.
The amount I was training today really could have used some pellets.
Damn, dude. Sorry. Well, if we're going to...
Our toilet bowl is cracked. Sorry to interrupt you.
Your toilet bowl is cracked?
Not the bowl, but the base. It's like really, really cracked.
What?
I've made everyone aware of it, but people still keep using it.
Wait,
The guy
at your
replaces them.
office?
Yeah.
Was it the diarrhea guy?
I don't know. But like the whole base, so like it was cracked a couple months ago, a little bit, like a hairline thing, and then now it's like really cracked all around the base. I'm like, this thing is gonna
Is it
fall
leaking?
apart. It's not leaking yet, but it will.
It must be
And
the
it might,
guy.
like break apart. And I'm just like, someone's got to replace this fucking toilet.
Yeah.
It's got to be the diarrhea guy.
It's gotta be the diarrhea
It's
guy.
the force coming out. I mean,
There's a diarrhea guy. There's a seat peer. There's like any amount. There's somebody that lights matches after they poop and then just leaves the match in the thing. There was
you
someone that used
kidding
me?
there was someone that used a Clorox wipe for something in the bathroom and then just put it in the toilet and left it there. So it had to
Is
like
this
you got.
different people?
I
All
don't
the
know.
same person?
I don't know.
Who- where
Your
did they put
office
the
is out of
match?
control.
What?
Where did they put the match?
Just in the toilet. I guess they pooped and then they lit a match because they think that solves the problem.
What the fucking... Who has matches on themselves?
People that shit
People that
a lot and then think that
have
lighting a
really
match solves it.
stinky poops.
I will say it's preferable to the people that just spray a shit ton of like air fresheners. Like you're not doing anything other than just adding a chemically flower smell to the poop and mixes it up with it and it makes it worse.
Well, Febreze does have a product that gets rid of the smell but doesn't add any perfume. You can only buy it on Amazon. Febreze, promote us.
Yeah,
Give us
Febreze.
money.
Come on, Febreze. We talk about poop enough.
We talk about poop enough.
yeah.
All right. I didn't find a good time to put this in here, but I think after all is said and done, and we've got a bunch of information already on the kangaroos, one of my favorite marsupials.
Why is it your favorite? Can I ask you that?
I just like the way they look, you know?
But you don't think they're hot?
No, I don't think they're hot because they're
So
another
what is it
species
about
and I don't
them?
do that.
That's attractive to you.
Good
I-
dick.
It's got to be something.
Good dick.
No, I just think they're cool. They're so, like, they're just
They're
interesting.
unique.
They're unique.
Dylan wants 3 vaginas.
I mean, who doesn't?
Was that
Do they have 2 periods?
high
Do they
up?
menstruate?
No, well, they're
Probably
pregnant
they
all
have
the
to.
time.
They have 2 uteri.
Well,
they're
no,
gonna
they're,
have to.
they're pregnant all the time.
No, that's only if they get
They
impregnated.
can be pregnant all the time. That doesn't mean they always are.
How have we not talked about menstruation yet in this
We
podcast?
need to.
We need to. I will say, though.
Wait, I'm going to answer the question that I asked.
Okay,
They
well, I did
don't
have a fun
menstruate
fact.
in the way other mammals do, like us.
Oh.
So marsupials do not have a menstrual cycle.
Dude.
Instead of shedding their uterine lining, they reabsorb it if pregnancy does not occur.
Wow.
You know what?
Which sounds like
Just like the women.
That's
who
my
so
wild
much more
wish.
efficient.
That's my wild wish. For all you women out there who have a menstrual cycle, my wild wish is that you can just reabsorb your uterine
That would be
your uterine
fucking
lining.
awesome. Can you imagine?
I still pick the bifurcated penis.
Also, it's
Up there
much
was
more
also 3
efficient
vaginas,
in terms of energy conservation
For sure, absolutely.
compared to us placental mammals.
Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, I
just
think that's a pretty.
throwing it away.
That's a pretty good choice.
That's pretty fucking
obvious.
lit.
That's fucking
You
lit.
don't menstruate,
I mean,
and
I
you have
don't.
2 uteri and 3 vaginas.
And actually, fun fact, just like the butcher bird, female kangaroos can delay the development of a fertilized egg
Nuh-uh. How long?
until environmental conditions are favorable.
That is wild. Can they decide which sperm impregnate them?
I don't know. I don't think it goes that far, but I do think, but that's pretty nuts, if you ask me.
It is.
It's called embryonic diapause.
Damn.
It allows them to pause the development of an embryo when environmental conditions are not favorable, or if she's already nursing. That makes sense.
That's pretty awesome.
That's-
Yeah,
So
you
it
don't
just
want to have to nurse
kind of
2
remains
babies
in
at
a
once.
dormant state until the previous joey vacates or environmental conditions improve.
Yeah.
God damn, I feel like they're more evolved than us, honestly.
Well,
Why
that's
do I always say involved?
involved. I will say when people suggest that animals are more evolved than us, it's not quite the definition of
Yeah,
evolution.
we know.
As a microbiologist,
Oh, are you? I had no idea.
Everyone evolves at the same rate. Well, sorry. Everyone is evolving at this time, every species. It's just that some stuff just stays the same or is a little different. So it just depends on what branch of the evolutionary timeline you're from.
That is wild. And it says they can delay for several months if necessary.
Several months. It's pretty awesome. I mean, just at the end of the podcast here, another fun fact is actually that the kangaroo can't move their legs independently on land.
Whoa.
So they have to hop. That's why they hop.
They move both hind legs together when hopping and use a pentapedal gait, using their tail as a fifth limb when moving slowly. So whenever they need to like walk around,
very alien, aren't they?
Exactly. I think that's why I like them. I think they're just so fucking different and weird, which intrigues me about them. I did not know that they had 3 vaginas.
And that's why you love them now.
Which is interesting. It makes me love them more, for sure. But yeah, kangaroos.
So I was kind of curious because they can delay pregnancy. I was wondering, can they abort spontaneously?
Well, what'd you
So it
find?
says most cases, not necessarily, but in extreme poor environmental conditions, like if there's extreme food shortages, deforestation changes their habitat, they can experience spontaneous abortion or reabsorption of the fetus.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I bet other kangaroos don't, like, yell at them for that.
Yeah. And I assume it's the same process as, like, when they would, like, to say if we were to menstruate, they just reabsorb their uterine lining. It would be a similar process.
Yep.
Well, let's not get political.
Yes, let's
don't
not
like to
get
do
political in this in the podcast that has several political
We don't talk about
tangents.
politics here. We have a very clear delineated boundary.
Yeah.
Don't talk about religion. Don't talk about politics. We just talk about animals.
Yep. We never bifurcate.
Nice.
Thank you. Well, I mean,
What's your wild? Oh, you said your wild wish.
Yeah, wild
Okay.
wish that, you know, women who menstruate can reabsorb their uterine lining.
Or spontaneously abort.
Or spontaneously abort so no one can fucking stop
So no
them.
one can tell us if we can or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because fuck you.
Because fuck you if you're trying
Not
to
up
do
to
that.
you. Especially if you can't gestate in the first place.
Yeah, if I want to have my baby and then look at it and decide if I want to keep it or not, and then I can murder it like they say with late term abortions, and we're good. Let's do that.
Yeah. There's a thing we have called bodily autonomy, which means
I've
that
never
you
heard of
can't
that.
be forced to give any part of your body up to save another person's life. In other words, you can't be forced to donate any of your organs or something for the benefit of somebody else. But for some reason, people think that applies only in the case of pregnancy, which is just wild to me.
Well, because people, well, I'm not saying I believe this.
No, go ahead.
But
yeah,
the
say what
argument
the
would be
argument
that
is.
it is not your body. It is another living being.
Well, that's what I'm saying. In the
necessarily
case
agree
of
with it.
bodily autonomy, you can't, the presiding law is you cannot give up any part of your body to save another human being that
can't
already
be forced
exists.
to. But
you can't be forced to.
What I would say is that, again, the argument, just playing devil's advocate because I don't agree with this, but couldn't they say that that's different than actively terminating something, right? You're not giving up a part of yourself.
You are giving up part of yourself. You're giving up many parts of yourself.
Well,
You're giving up your nutrients. You're giving up your organs. You're giving up potentially
Your immune system.
your immune system,
shockingly,
your
you've
future health,
convinced me.
outcomes.
Shockingly, a woman knows more about this
No,
than a man.
shockingly, you've convinced me to the argument that, or the side I was already on.
What are you going to say,
Fair.
Dylan?
No, I was just going to try and get back on track, but I think
Why are you always trying to get us off track of our tangents?
I'm trying to get us on track because this is an animal podcast and some people need to escape and
We're
think about
animals.
animals. We are animals, and that's the thing that we all need to remember. In this crazy, messed up world where kangaroos are absorbing their uterine linings and
and their fetuses.
possibly their
sometimes,
fetuses,
in extreme circumstances.
If kangaroos can get abortions,
that if
I think
kangaroos,
we should be able
if
to as well.
agreed, if kangaroos can get abortions, then that means we can. Even if
In
you
extreme
think
circumstances like late stage capitalism.
that's the thing, the kangaroos, they did capitalism. They got to
already did it.
they got to late state capitalism. They say, nah, not for us. And now they're just living out in the wild,
Yeah.
hopping around.
And they're like, you know what? We're not only gonna abort if we need to. We're going to delay pregnancy if we feel we're not up to being parents yet. We need to have adequate resources in order to care for our young.
You tell them, kangaroos. The other thing that annoys me, by the way, when we talk about late-term abortion, that whole thing, it's just such a frustrating thing because, like, the people that have the quote-unquote late-term abortions are people that were, like, they wanted their baby. They were expecting it. They've got, like, the room prepared, and they get a horrible medical diagnosis.
That's typically their fetus will not be able to survive long outside the womb. Nobody is getting to fucking 6-7 months in pregnancy and being like, you know what? Change my mind. Abort.
And it definitely doesn't happen where people have the baby and then they're like, oh, you know what? I don't want anymore. And they kill it. Like, that's what all the fucking Republicans say. It's just crazy.
It's fear-mongering.
But I know people that believe this shit. They believe that this is happening. It's like, what is wrong with you? And like,
it's sad.
Well, Rob, if you look, if we really want to get down to the root cause of what they're thinking, it's just that most of the time it's because they're afraid of something.
Yeah, and they're misinformed.
Well,
yeah, misinformed.
They're misinformed,
afraid.
But people. So this is my whole theory, by the way, and just to
welcome to Animal Antics.
And abortions.
And abortions.
Well, if you look at
politics
like religion in America, it's such an ingrained part of our society. And I think that when you are raised in a religious household, you are taught from a very early age that you are to ignore any evidence, anything that is contradictory to your belief, because it is such a big part of who you are. It is just the absolute truth, and nothing else that comes in matters. I will get there, but hold on one sec. Okay. So nothing else matters at all. It's just, this is the truth, and that's what you believe. So I think when you were taught that, and that it's okay to think that way from an early age about something that is integral to who you are and how you see yourself, it is very easy to then extrapolate that to other parts of your life. And another part of our lives here in America that we see in ourselves as like who we are is our political ideology. Mm-hmm. So the same logic applies where I'm Christian, so I know that this is the absolute truth of the universe. And then I'm Republican, so I know that this is the absolute truth of our government, our world, and all that stuff. So it's very easy then to shut out everything else. But, oh no, that's fake news. That's not true. That's made up. I'm not going to believe that. That's my theory about the correlation between religion in America and the ill-informed, the willfully ignorant, and just wrong, in my opinion. And sorry, I know I'm not right about everything in the world, but I think that on the political spectrum in this country, there is clearly a right side on wrong side. And that might not be for every single little itty-bitty issue, but the general...
I wouldn't say right and wrong. I'd say informed, misinformed. And I would say you're hitting the nail on the head, and you're talking about indoctrination in its core is they want you to not question. They, as in... your authorities, your pastors, your political figures, your leaders, your parents are telling you information that they do not want you to question. And they don't want you to question that for a reason. It's because there's someone who wants to be in control of you, control of your behaviors, control of your finances, because that benefits them in some way, whether it be in the form of power, money, sexual gratification, anything in that realm. That's typically how cult leaders function. So I guess what we're saying is it's okay to question. It's liberating. It's okay to seek answers. It's okay to admit you're wrong, and it's healthy. And that's what you should be doing. And that's how we move forward as a society.
Yeah, and I would just add to that it's not necessarily every individual person within a structure like that. So not every individual pastor or religious person or parent or whatever. But it is the systems that are corrupt, and it allows corrupt people within them to wield undue power.
Right. And I'm not just saying this is religious conservative people either. Indoctrination exists in every group, in every form of society. That's why it's important to always be questioning. And we are lucky enough to live in an age where we have access to information at our fingertips. So we are able to find answers to the questions that we have in multiple different forms and forums. And we should explore all of those avenues so that we can formulate our own opinion rather than just going based off what we were taught from our initial programming from ages 0 to 7.
And when you get the thoughts of not understanding what's going around you and what you want to know about your environment, sometimes people may make some stuff up. Like in Aboriginal culture back in the day in Australia, people thought kangaroos were often featured as ancestral beings and creators of the land.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. So human brains have a tendency to want to understand the environment around them and understand patterns. And that's why we make up stories. But for some things, we actually have empirical evidence for.
Yeah.
And that should take precedence over narrations.
And that's
and made up shit.
And that's all we're trying to say here on Animal Antics. We're just trying to
say, look up your own facts, do your own research, come to your own opinions. It's okay.
And everything
Be curious. That's the whole idea of our podcast.
Absolutely. Be curious. Whatever you hear whatever you hear here on our podcast
is true.
Don't
question it.
Is researched a little bit by us.
But we all have full-time jobs. So
we all have full-time jobs. So if we get something wrong, we apologize. But please feel free, double check, and tell us if we're wrong in the comments.
No, we don't need that.
We don't give a shit. Let us know. Let everyone else know. Please. Oh, no, it's all right. We'll come back. We'll say thank you for.
I can't believe that they didn't know that there were 3 vaginas, and it's actually technically 2 vaginas, and the third is a false vagina, and they didn't know that, and I can't believe they didn't do their research. Fuck you.
Imagine having a false vagina.
I don't think there's actually false vagina. I'm just saying.
I know, but it's a fun thought experiment, right? Or if you're
hold on.
What?
The snakes did, remember?
Snakes do?
We talked about the snakes that did that.
What snakes?
The snakes had a false vagina.
Something happened with the false vagina that we talked about this.
Are you thinking about snakes on the plane again, Rob?
No, there's definitely something. Well, yes, but no. There's definitely something that had a false vagina that we talked about.
Some species evolved having a defense mechanism against unwanted mating.
Yeah. If they didn't
pseudopenis or false cloaca.
Interesting.
Found in certain female snakes serves to discourage mating from males when the female is not receptive.
You're right.
Wait, I'm right. Say it again.
You're right. I'll say it 1,000 times if you want me to.
Come at me in the comments, nerds.
It allows the female to control mating by making it physically challenging for males to mate without her cooperation. God, why is everything more evolved than us?
No, that's not how it works. It's not how it works, but it is interesting.
Okay, how about better evolved than us? How's that?
I guess it would be fine, but still.
Wait.
It's interesting.
I think that's a good idea.
Better evolved?
Well, I don't know.
The phrasing better
adapted?
Better adapted, I think, would probably work better.
Differently.
You're right, because it's not all better in some cases.
I would say in this case, it's significantly better.
For sure, for that specific reason, yeah.
Well, no, there was that Republican senator that said that women just have that way of shutting that thing down.
He knows.
I must have blocked that out because I don't want to talk about it.
What are we doing?
Well, I think that's it for the Kangaroo podcast. I think that was fun. I think every once in a while we're going to do some more notable animals because they're interesting as well.
We feel like.
And who knows, there could be a surprise down the road doing something a little wackier than the animals that we've done before. But who knows? We'll let you...
Like a parrot?
Like a parrot. Exactly.
Cool.
We do have a type of parrot on our list. Maybe we'll do that next week.
Sure, but we are always adding and subtracting from the list. So if you do have any suggestions, please feel free to comment and ask.
DM us.
Are there any animals you
do not
don't
DM
want us?
We're probably not going to
DM Dylan.
Do not DM me.
Send us some snail mail.
Snail mail sounds cool. Maybe we'll set up a PO box. They can send some things to us. Who knows?
Don't do turtles.
Whatever you do, don't do turtles. If you tell us not to do an animal, we're probably going to do it even harder. So
hard.
So kangaroos, you're here.
Kangaroos, hop hop.
Kangaroos.
Woo woo. Skibbity bop.
Hey.
Animal Antics, everyone. Thanks for running AA Pod. See you next week.
Nerds.